What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken, and today, guys, I am here to show off all of the MVD entertainment offerings for the month of August and September. So there was a few Arrow Video titles that I didn't get a chance to show off that came out in August. I think a few other ones as well from VCI. And then I already got the September stuff in before I even showed that stuff off. So I'm like, I'll just combine the two and talk about all of the titles that I received in from MVD Entertainment to show off in the month of August and September. So we've got a lot of cool stuff in here to get to today. It's overwhelming, to be honest. Like, I am just being flooded in here with physical media, which is a great problem to have. I'm not complaining. Do not think I'm complaining, because I'm not. But it's just a lot, and it gets very overwhelming when I'm trying to figure out what I'm actually going to watch and talk about with you guys. But I like to do these kind of videos, just kind of an overview of everything that I've got, show it all off. And then if I get to do standalone reviews later on down the line, then I will do those when I get to them. So before we get into it though, guys, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We talk about physical media here. That is what we do. Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me every single day here on this channel. So if you like that kind of thing, hit the subscribe button. Also, be sure, guys, to check out the links to all of these down below in the description. If you're interested in any of them, I will be providing Amazon affiliate links down below in the description. So if you want to support the channel, it's a good way to do so, and I would appreciate it. So check out those links down below. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to start with this one, even though I've already done a review for it. It came out this week, or actually last week. It came out on August the 22nd. Already did a review for it, but again, this is me showing off all the stuff I got from MVD in the month of August and September, and that is Weird Science on 4K from Arrow Video. So again, I did a review for this. I will post it up there somewhere if you want to see my full thoughts on it. But yeah, I'm showing it off. It exists. It is out. It came out on the 22nd. So yeah, go check out my review. All right, getting into my next one is a title that I wanted to watch this month, but I didn't get around to doing so, and that is the Unmen, Withering, and Zigo Blu-ray from Arrow Video. And this one, I believe, came out on the 22nd as well. And yeah, let's dive into this, because I have not even opened this thing up yet. New Arrow Video release. But let me take this plastic off here. Always got to be careful. I don't want to tear. I don't want to ruin the case or anything. Arrow Video just uses like the thickest plastic, it feels like sometimes. I really need to bring a trash can over here when I do this kind of stuff, or unbox it ahead of time, or take the plastic off at least. But I like the artwork on this. It's a little dull. It's a little, you know, ugly color, browns and stuff, and maybe some crap greens there. But I like it. I think it's pretty cool. And then we'll look at the spine right here. And guys, I have 14 releases to go through. I don't know if I called that out at the beginning, but there's a lot of stuff to get through. The synopsis is up there if you guys want to read it, pause it or whatever. And then I'll go up and show you the special features in this. And I believe that you do get some new special features here, because this is the first time that Arrow Video has released this. You get a brand new audio commentary. You get a brand new appreciation by critic, broadcaster, and cultural historian Matthew Sweet. So yeah, a lot of good stuff here. A lot of good special features included in this Blu-ray release. This is not a 4K or anything. And then I'll show you the front of this case and the back of this case. It's all the same stuff. And then looking on the inside, I mean, Arrow Video, guys, they just always do good work. They always make sure to include a nice booklet on at least the first run of their Blu-ray releases. And, you know, it's not a box set or anything, but it's cool that they did the slipcover, and they got a nice poster here for us, double-sided poster. So yeah, you just can't beat Arrow, and I'm sure this is going for $27.99. You can check the link down below if you want to know for sure, but it's, you know, Arrow Video just does, they're doing the Lord's work right now. They're doing good stuff. We just got the announcements for Arrow Video November, and it blew my doors off when they announced Tremors 2 on 4K. I'm so excited. And then you got some disc art right there. You got the reversible cover art right here, and just cool stuff. I dig it. I'm looking forward to checking this one out. I'm pretty sure it's like a supernatural horror film, or some kind of thriller. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember. Let's put it back in the slipcover. Unmen, Withering, and Zigo. I'm excited to watch it. All right, this is another Arrow video release. I think this one comes out this Tuesday, August the 29th, and this is New Fist of Fury. So Jackie Chan has been getting tons of love in 2023. It's got the Criterion. He's got the Criterion box set coming out in November. He's got 2 Shout Select releases with 7 films on them apiece. He's got several Arrow videos titles that have been released. I believe 88 Films has done a Jackie Chan film. I believe Eureka is doing Jackie Chan films. It's like he's getting love all over the place. And, you know, to be honest, I love to see it. I love Jackie Chan. Now, I'll admit it right now, I didn't grow up with a lot of Jackie Chan films, at least his older ones. I grew up with Rush Hour and Shanghai Nights. And I did see Rumble in the Bronx when I was a kid, I remember. And I think maybe one of the, what was it called? Super Cop? I think I might have seen that one. But yeah, New Fists of Fury, probably a film from the 70s is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, they got a 120-minute cut and they got an 82-minute cut. Yeah, really cool artwork on this one though. I'll kind of zoom in on that. Really cool artwork. And yeah, Arrow Video has been doing a lot of great Kung Fu stuff this year as well. So if you're a Kung Fu fan, you got to be enjoying what Arrow Video is putting out. Show you all the special features there. And I imagine this one's got some cool new special features, new 2K restoration. You get Blu-ray transfers of the 120-minute original theatrical cut and the 82-minute 1980 re-release cut. Okay, so the 82-minute, usually that's backwards. Usually the shorter version is the theatrical cut, and then the 120 is the director's cut. I guess they're saying the 82-minute is the director's cut here. So they're like, this is 40 minutes we don't need. Let's cut this out and re-release this movie. But yeah, that's pretty cool. If I do watch this, I probably will just watch the 1980 82-minute cut because it'll get me through it faster. And I guess if that's the change they felt they needed to make, I guess a lot of those additional scenes were wasted. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. You get newly translated optional English subtitles, new feature commentary on the theatrical cut by martial arts cinema experts. You get new feature commentary on re-release cut by action cinema expert Brandon Bentley. So you get commentaries on both of these cuts. New Fist Part 2 Fist, a new video essay with Bentley comparing New Fist of Fury to the rival sequel made simultaneously. Fist of Fury Part 2, trailer gallery, double-sided photo. Yeah, so all the bells and whistles of this looks like it has great features and 2 new commentaries. So really cool stuff here. New Jackie Chan. You got some cool disc art right there. And you got a poster. This is the poster. Double-sided poster, of course. Expect nothing less from Arrow. They spare no expense. And yeah, like I said, this comes out on August 29th. I'm sure that it is probably $27.99. That's usually the standard price for a new Arrow Video Blu-ray. And yeah, just some great stuff here. Go ahead and flip the artwork there. Nice original poster art. On the back, you got all the stuff just with a white background. Yeah, New Fist of Fury. Looks like a cool release, especially if you're into the Kung Fu stuff. This is a release from 88 Films. This is Taxi Hunter. And I've gotten a few releases from 88 Films this year. I need to dive into a couple of them because they look like really cool films. But this looks like some kind of, you know, new Hong Kong action movie of some kind. Maybe there's some kind of genre gimmick to it. I don't know too much about the movie. Looks like some action is taking place, though, looking at the back. I like the feeling of their slipcovers, though. They're a different kind of material. They're a harder feeling cardboard. Looks like it's a little bit, feels like it's a little bit more durable. And I dig it. I dig it. I dig the 88 Film slipcover game for sure. And I'll show you the back if I want to zoom in on the synopsis if you want to read it. And then I'll show you the front right there. Bam, bam, bam. Not front, but the special features. God, what am I saying? But you got the casting list down here. Limited edition slipcase, double-sided rollout poster, high definition 1080p Blu-ray. Let's see if there's any new special features here. An interview with scriptwriter and producer Tony Ling Hang-Wai. How to Murder Your Taxi Driver. An interview with action director James Ha, falling down in Hong Kong. Interview with star Anthony Wong. So I don't know if these are new features. It's not saying that they're new, but they could be new. But looks like a cool release, Taxi Hunter. And if you know anything about this film, let me know in the comment section because I'm completely ignorant when it comes to this genre. And Asian cinema in general, I just don't know too much about. But it looks like a cool movie. It looks like a cool movie. And inside you get artwork. And these are in these like black clear cases, which are kind of like Blu-ray cases, only with a black, it kind of looks like tinted windows or something. So that's kind of cool. They do something a little bit different. And it has the fold out poster. I imagine it's reversible as well. That's the original artwork, poster artwork that's a newly commissioned. So yeah, really cool stuff by 88 Films. I dig it. And I think it has reversible cover art as well with the original poster arts. Did I show you the disc? Yeah, so cool stuff. Yeah, this one comes out on August the 29th. Again, I will leave that pre-order link down below in the description. Taxi Hunter. And I forgot to put the freaking poster back. And I hate when I do that. I'll probably end up cutting this out, but maybe I won't. And it looks like it's got some stuff on the inside of this as well, I'm seeing. Some colors somewhere in there. All right, let's get into the next release. These next 3 releases are from VSI, and I think all of them came out on August the 15th. But this first one is Jack Armstrong. And this is the All-American Boy adapted from radio feature. So yeah, I think that this is some kind of collection of shorts because it says 15 thrilling chapters. So I'm not exactly sure what this is. First time on Blu-ray, digitally remastered and restored in 4K. So it looks like a cool set. A brilliant scientist working on atom-powered motors is kidnapped and taken to a mysterious island where the master villain, in usual cliffhanger form, hopes to conquer the world and give our hero a hell of a time. All right, so I'm trying to see on the back. These came out in 1947, so this is pretty old. But yeah, really always cool when these, companies and labels go back and restore this stuff from the 30s and the 40s and the 50s and the 20s even sometimes. Because it's at a risk of being lost, and nothing should be lost. If it was made, if it's art that was made, it shouldn't be lost. Shouldn't be lost. So I'm glad to have Jack Armstrong, this collection of 15 chapters, 15 thrilling chapters. And this artwork is incredible. And I'll show you the back right there. And yeah, it looks like it's got 2 discs, with 6 episodes on disc 1. And it's got 7 through 15 on disc 2. So 9 chapters on disc 2. I'm trying to look and see if it's got any special features. I'm not seeing any additional special features, but I'll go ahead and open this up. And we got cool disc art. You got the red, white, and blue right there. So that's cool. And yeah, this is a VSI release. I don't think it's got reversible cover art or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, it's available now. It came out on August the 15th. We also have The Only Way, which was also released on August 15th. This is starring Jane Seymour, and this is based on a true story. Looks like some kind of World War II movie. Movie set in World War II. It's got the Nazi symbol back there, so it's implying Hitler, Germany, Nazis, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think that this one is a movie. Yeah, this came out in 1970. And yeah, really cool. VSI release. I'm not too familiar with this label, so I'd be excited to dive into it and see what it's all about. And then I'll show you the back right there. And yeah, that has to be a very young Jane Seymour, because Jane Seymour, that's Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman, right? So yeah, that has to be a very young Jane Seymour in the 70s, 1970, because I think Dr. Quinn was in the 90s. So yeah, cool release though. And it looks like it's got some a new special feature, Bonus Reunion in 1946, a documentary directed by Henry Carter Brenson. So it's got a new documentary in it. Yeah, cool. Looks awesome. Right there, you got some disc art, which isn't the best disc art I've ever seen, but it is disc art. So cool stuff. The Only Way. And this is a DVD, and I don't show too many DVDs on the channel, but I get to get this one sent to me. I imagine this one also came out on August the 15th. This is a 13 movie Western movie collection with Cisco Kid. And this is Gilbert Rowland, and Duncan Ronaldo. So 13 movies on 5 DVDs. And of all the heroes of the Old West, few are as well loved or easily recognized as the Cisco Kid, based on O. Henry's famous character. Together with his bumbling but lovable amigo Pancho, Cisco has entertained millions of children and adults for many years. This rough and tumble 5-disc collection containing 13 movies combining talents of both Gilbert Roland and Duncan Ronaldo starring in the role of Cisco Kid. So all of these movies I'm seeing, I think one of them's in the 50s and all the rest are in the 40s. So definitely a cool collection of Westerns. And I mean, I love Westerns, so I could definitely check a few of these out at some point. So yeah, let me dig into this set. Westerns are also getting quite a bit of love. So this is interesting packaging right here, how they have this. They had the 2 DVDs on both sides, and then they got this one and a flipper in the middle. I don't think I've seen packaging quite like this before, but that's actually pretty well done. Instead of just having like a bunch of flippers in the middle, I think that's actually pretty cool. So they did a really good job with the packaging there. So yeah, there you go, guys. There's some DVD love for you. We got it all in this video. Blu-ray, DVD, 4K. We'll get to some 4Ks here in a second. I don't think I've shown any off other than Weird Science. But getting into the next release, this is one that I actually did watch, so I'll be able to do a little bit of a mini review here. But Ghoulies II from MVD Rewind on Blu-ray. And I believe this is the first ever Ghoulies II standalone release. I could be wrong. I often am, but I think domestically this is the first ever standalone Ghoulies 2 release because it got a double pack with Scream Factory a number of years ago with the first Ghoulies, but MVD is putting it out by itself. Now, I will say, show some caution with purchasing this because they did say that they're looking to do a 4K of this one eventually, which I respect MVD for that, for letting you know up front that they don't have the materials right now. They're looking for them to do a proper 4K restoration of Ghoulies 2. So it's possible you could be seeing a 4K of this in the LaserVision line is what they said, somewhere down the line. So if you get this, just know up front that a 4K could be coming in 6 months, a year, 2 years, whenever they get it. But I will say that watching this has like this carnival setting. The Ghoulies take over a carnival. And it looks amazing. The Blu-ray really looks nice, and it looked better than I think any other MVD Rewind Blu-ray that I've ever seen. And I know that the Scream Factory edition, both movies were on one disc, so I'm sure there was some compression there. So I think that this one probably is the best that Ghoulies 2 has ever looked. And yeah, I haven't seen Ghoulies 2 in a long time. I remember watching all these movies when I was a kid. This is a fun watch. I think that this movie, it's a little slow. Like the first 45 minutes, it takes a while to really ramp things up. There's some fun stuff that happens, but the last 30 minutes is just like full on the Ghoulies take over the carnival, and there's some really fun stuff that happens in those last 30 minutes. I don't think that the first hour of the movie really matches the last half hour. So, but I had fun with it. It's a fun sequel. I haven't seen the first one in a long time, but I didn't feel like I needed to wait to watch the first one to see this one, because I don't think that this is that kind of franchise. It's a goofy franchise, and you can just tell that Charles Band, I think his dad actually directed this movie is what I've seen from the special features, but you can tell that Charles Band was just straight up trying to rip off the Gremlins. And Ghoulies came out the same year as Gremlins, and right down to just the mannerisms of the Ghoulies, how they look, how they sound, how they eat, like it's all very Gremlins. And yeah, but I have a lot of fun with it. Ghoulies 2 is fun. It's just them taking over the carnival. It's just a fun premise for a movie, and it looked great. Now I can see where they can improve upon the look of it with that 4K, because adding in that HDR, like I said, with that carnival setting, all the colors and lights and stuff would look amazing in 4K HDR. So I'll definitely upgrade when that comes. Now there are special features here. There's a couple of really good special features. I'll go ahead and show you the back right there and show you the special features. Yeah, making a documentary. You have some new interviews, new introduction, and it's just a cool release. And I think that this one's going to be like $19.99, so it's not too expensive. And like I said, this is like the first, it didn't blow me away, but this is the first time I watched an MVD Rewind. Not the crap on MVD Rewind. They look fine usually. But I watched this, and I was like, damn, this really looks good. This really does look good. It's a really good Blu-ray transfer. So I got to give MVD some credit for this one. And I just always love their packaging. This kind of like retro VHS aesthetic look, like rental store look, is just super cool. So yeah, let me take this out of the case. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the original poster for Ghoulies 2. A little bit of a different look on the back. You don't have that worn down look of the case. And you got some disc art there. And let's see, you got a poster. It's not a big poster, but it's a nice little poster. And I think this has some interior artwork right there, which is cool for sure. Yeah, Ghoulies 2 is a lot of fun. I recommend it. I'm excited to watch the first one because it's been a long time since I've seen any of these movies. I feel like most of my memories from this franchise come from Ghoulies Go to College. But I know that I've seen them all when I was a kid. But yeah, Ghoulies 2, it's fun. Just know that a 4K could be coming. So if you get it, you buy it at your own risk for right now. I also got City of the Living Dead from Cauldron Films on 4K. Now, I already have this movie on 4K. I got the, let me reach for it real quick. I know this is super professional. City of the Living Dead right here from Cauldron. I got this limited edition slipcase from them a few months ago. So I really didn't need this, but they kind of just sent it to me anyway. But it's got new artwork on it, so that's definitely cool. But this is just a standalone 4K case. You're not going to get a slipcover, anything like that. And I believe that this one also comes out on August the 29th. But you'll see the back. This has all the same special features as the ones they've been putting out all year. But some cool stuff here for sure. And I believe Blue Underground put this one out way back in the day. City of the Living Dead, directed by Lucio Fulci. I'm excited to watch this because I love Zombie, directed by Fulci. And I know this is another zombie type movie from him. So I have high hopes for it. But we got 3 discs in this set. You got a Blu-ray, you got a 4K, you got a Blu-ray with all the special features. So some cool stuff right here. And I'll flip this around and you got more new artwork here. So that's definitely cool. And I haven't seen this movie though. Like I said, I'm excited to watch it for sure. But that's City of the Living Dead. I also got this one I am super excited to check out. And that is Last House on the Left 4K from Arrow Video. Let's go ahead and crack into this one. So yeah, this is the remake that came out in, I think it came out in 2010. It's got Aaron Paul in it. And I remember almost like nothing about it other than I saw it and I liked it better than Wes Craven's movies. And a lot of the remakes from the 2000s of Wes Craven's movies, other than Nightmare on Elm Street, which isn't great, were actually better than the original. Like The Hills Have Eyes is incredible. That's one of the best movies, best horror movies of the 2000s, to be honest. But it's one of the best remakes that's ever been done as well. And I remember this one being quite good as well. So I'm excited to get into it. I love the artwork on this. I think it's fantastic. Definitely out of all of these that I've covered, I'm going to try to do a City of the Living Dead 4K review. But out of everything that I've covered here, expect a full review for this one. That will be coming on the channel sometime in the month of September. But yeah, some good stuff here. I love the artwork. I'll show you the back with a synopsis real quick. And then we'll kind of zoom in on all the special features right there. Some cool stuff. This is a 4K of the remake. The remake got a 4K before the first one. What does that tell you? Should tell you that the remake is better than the first Last House on the Left. I'm sure some people are not agreeing with me right now, but you got the 4K case right there. And let's see what we got on the inside. Imagine we got a little booklet here. I'm actually not seeing a poster, which kind of surprises me. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to check this one out for sure. And yeah, I'm not seeing a poster in here. Again, that surprises me. I thought that this was supposed to come with a poster. But you do get the theatrical version on 4K. And you get the unrated version on Blu-ray, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to have problems with. But there's all kinds of brand new special features here. You have a brand new audio commentary by David Flint and Adrian Smith. You have a River of Blood, a new 31-minute interview with Sarah Paxton. So that's definitely cool. The Notorious King, a new 27-minute interview with actor Garrett Delahant. Suspending Disbelief, a new 18-minute interview with screenwriter Carl Ellsworth. Reviving the Legend, a new 33-minute interview with producer Jonathan Craven. So yeah, this thing is jam-packed, loaded with features. That's like 2 hours of new special features and a new commentary. So they definitely did some great work on this release right here, The Last House on the Left. And this one was supposed to come out, I think, at the end of August the 29th, and they shifted the release date. It now comes out on September the 12th. So, but really cool stuff here. I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get the poster. You know, where's the daggone poster for The Last House on the Left? But still cool stuff anyway. Last House on the Left looks awesome. Again, I will do a full review of it when I watch it. All right, we got 4 more releases to get into. There's a lot of stuff. I'm out of breath already. We have the Prodigal Son right here. New Arrow Video release. Trying to see when this one gets. This one also comes out September the 12th. And we'll go through it. Let me take this plastic off. Oh my goodness. Plastic never wants to come off for me. These Arrow Video, these thick cases right here. All right, so great artwork on this one. Don't know too much about this movie, but I'll show you the back synopsis. Zoom in on the special features. Specs at the bottom. And let's see, commentary, interviews. Trying to see if there's anything new here. Not seeing anything new in this one, but the prodigal son looks cool. Take it out of the case. You got the front of the case. You got the back of the case. Some more Kung Fu from Arrow. So yeah, they've been killing it with Kung Fu this year. And you got some cool artwork on there. My plastic is all messed up here, so I don't like that. Somebody mangled it when they put it in this case. You know, I can't complain completely because it's a review copy, but that kind of sucks. Hopefully they don't send it to anybody else like that. But yeah, we got a nice little booklet here. You got a poster. I don't know what's with this artwork right there. That's some, look, what the hell is that? That's the original poster artwork. Not great. So definitely the newly commissioned artwork is the way to go. And then you got, you know, reversible stuff. I don't want to get it out because, but I'll kind of show you on that right there. I don't want to get it out because the case is all damaged, so it's going to be hard to get back in there. All right, let's put the slipcover back on the prodigal son. If I can. There we go. All right, and we also have Borcelino. Borcelino, is that how you pronounce that? So this looks like some kind of a gangster film. It was 2 years before The Godfather is what they're saying, and 3 years before The Sting. There was Borcelino, a wildly entertaining period-set gangster movie that brought together two icons of French cinema, Jean Belmondo, Breathless, and Alain Delon. There's people right now that are literally shaking their fists and wanting to punch me in the face saying these names because they're like, Ken, you don't know how to pronounce anybody's name. I don't even know why I try. But yeah, a gangster movie that happened before The Godfather. That's definitely interesting. And we'll take the plastic off of this. Some great stuff. We had a lot of releases to go through, guys. Some really cool artwork right there. I'll zoom in on the specs. Special features. And let's see. We got new interviews here. New audio commentary. So yeah, it looks like they did some good stuff with this release right here. On the inside, it feels heavy. But this is just a one disc. But it feels like the booklet inside. Oh, they got art cards in this one. Arrow Video just surprising us with the art card treatment here. With Borcelino. Bam. 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 And let me see when Borcelino comes out. All right, so this one comes out on September the 5th. And also, I'm looking at, when they showed the picture, and I remember this when it was first announced, there was no slipcover on the picture. So I feel like the slipcover might be a little bit of a surprise for some people. But you also get the poster. They went all out with this one. That artwork's awesome, too. And then you got the original artwork right there. Yeah, I like my gangster movies. I might check this one out. See what it's like. Yeah, you got some cool stuff right there. For sure. And bam. Great stuff. Borcelino. And put it all back in. All right. It says Paramount on the side. It's a Paramount film. Yeah, that's cool. It's got the slipcover. Again, it didn't show that on the picture. And that's due out on September the 5th. All right, this is one of my all-time favorites horror movies, Italian films, directed by Dario Argento. This is the Synopsis version of Tenebria on 4K. Now, they did put out a Tenebria on 4K last year. This is just the standalone with the new artwork slipcover. Definitely really cool that they've been doing that. And it would be nice if they released them all at the same time, I guess, so you could have your options. But yeah, definitely cool because they did the same thing for Phenomenon. And I like how the artwork all matches. And, you know, Suspiria had cool artwork like this, but they never did a box set for Suspiria. So hopefully they come around and do a box set for Suspiria, kind of do the reverse. But this artwork is breathtaking. Like I said, I already own Tenebria, that big box set edition that came out last year from Synopsis. But I'm still going to keep this because I love the artwork on this. It's so fantastic. But yeah, this is the same release. There's nothing new. If you got the one last year, you don't need this one. But it comes out on September the 29th. I'll kind of show off all the features right there. But if you were waiting for the slipcover version, here you go. You got it. So that's definitely cool. And I actually did a review of this last year. I'll link it up there if I can find it. But go check that out if you want to know if this is worth picking up. I already reviewed it on the channel last year. I love this movie though. Absolutely love this movie. To me, this is top 3 Dario Argento films easily. Easily. And then on the inside, you got the 4K and you got the Blu-ray. And you probably got some reversible artwork. And as much as I love the original poster of Tenebria, you can't beat that new artwork. I love that. I love that new artwork. But that is classic for sure. Yeah, the first ever Dario Argento movies I ever watched was Suspiria and Tenebria. And I think I watched them back-to-back nights and I was just blown away. I was like, I love this director. I love this director. But yeah, got a little synopsis booklet in it as well. Yeah, Tenebria. Look, if you don't have this in your collection, if you don't know anything about this movie, highly recommend it. Go check out my review. Again, I should have linked it up there. All right, the last release I have to talk about, I think this is a newer film, but Black Circle is also put out by Synapse. This is not a 4K though. This is just a Blu-ray. And I think I was reading this is a newer movie. I think it came out in 2022, or no, 2019 this came out. But I will say that the Blu-rays from Synapse are usually so good that they feel like they're 4K. Like their Blu-ray transfers are always top tier. So I'm sure this is going to look amazing. And I'm excited to watch this one. And honestly, it's cool that they're doing newer films because I feel like we put a lot of attention on older movies. And there's all kinds of new cinema that's coming out beyond just like the generic stuff that we see in the theaters and the Marvel films and all that. There's newer cinema coming out that's interesting. So I'm happy that this one is getting a cool release from Synapse. I think that's awesome because I don't know where this one originated. But yeah, you get a new interview here. You get Inside Black Circle. So it looks like a really cool release for sure from Synapse. And I'm excited to dive into it. And I'll go ahead and show you the back right there with the synopsis and all the special features and specs and all that stuff, some images. And we open it up. Ooh, that's some really cool artwork right there. And I think this movie has something to do with like records. That's a part of the plot. So I love that this disc right here with that red and black swirl. That's really cool. And then that one's kind of like a vinyl record. So really cool stuff. And I actually, no, that's the soundtrack. That's actually the soundtrack to the movie right there. And this is the Blu-ray with all the special features, I imagine. And no reversible cover art. That's disappointing, but it's all right. And no slipcover. It would have been cool if they did a slipcover, but Synapse doesn't usually do slipcovers on their Blu-rays. They do on their 4Ks, but not always their Blu-rays. But anyway, guys, that's it. That was a lot of stuff that we just dug into. We dug into 14 new releases from MVD Arrow Video. We got Cauldron, we got VCI, Synapse. Now, I will say there are 2 releases that come out in the month of September. Some Visual Vengeance titles, but I am saving those. I'm going to do a review video on both of those titles when I get around to watching them. I've already watched one and I just need to watch the other one. So definitely look forward to that, but appreciate you guys watching this video. Again, all the links for these titles are down below in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on bell notifications for all future videos, and follow me on all my social media accounts down below in the description. And I'll see you next time.